Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be exploring a what-if scenario. We're going to be exploring what would happen if the Power Ponies went against the omnidroid from The Incredibles. Because as we know, the omnidroid is a robot specifically designed to kill superheroes. But when pinned against 6 powerful heroes at once, will it have a chance at winning? Let's find out. Also, quick thing to know, we will not be including Spike Humdrum because he does not possess any superpowers. Therefore, it would be easy for the omnidroid to terminate him. For this video, we're just going to focus on the super-powered versions of the main 6, and if they have a chance at winning against Syndrome's murder robot. Also, this will be my last video before I leave for New York tomorrow, but as I said in yesterday's video, this is not the end of this channel. I just won't be able to upload videos because I will be busy in New York with my friends. But don't worry, I'll still keep you guys updated on how my trip is going. But anyways, let's get into it. Now, in case you don't know, the Omnidroid is a powerful battle robot created by the main villain of the first Incredibles movie, Syndrome, Buddy Pine. The Omnidroid was created with one goal and one goal only: to terminate all superheroes. There are multiple different versions of the Omnidroid, but for this video, we're going to focus on one version in particular, Omnidroid version 10. This is the most advanced model of the Omnidroid that Syndrome created. This version is equipped with laser cannons, sharp, deadly claws, and it can also roll into a ball. This Omnidroid was so powerful that it took the combined efforts of the Incredibles family and Frozone just to bring it down. So how will it fare against the main 6 as the Power Ponies? Let's find out. First up, we have Twilight Sparkle as the Masked Matterhorn. As the Masked Matterhorn, Twilight has the ability to generate any kind of magic from her horn. Now, realistically, this could help her win in a fight against the Omnidroid. But here's the catch. The Omnidroid is a learning robot. It has the ability to learn the superhero's attacks and act accordingly. And on top of that, the Omnidroid also has a thick metal shell that makes it impervious to most superpowers. So it's very likely that Twilight's blasts won't do anything against it. And if the Omnidroid ever gets a hold of her, it's game over. But of course, there's also the possibility that Twilight could figure out that the only way to defeat the Omnidroid is by using its own claw. So in other words, Twilight could win against the Omnidroid, but only if she thinks of an effective strategy. If not, then she's cooked. So it's very likely that Twilight would lose against the Omnidroid, not because of her lack of magical abilities or her lack of smarts. It's because the Omnidroid is simply smarter than her because of its advanced artificial intelligence. Next up, we have Rainbow Dash as Zap. As Zap, Rainbow Dash has the ability to control the weather, very similar to Thunderhead from The Incredibles. She would most likely fare decently against the Omnidroid. She could most likely conjure a massive storm and use lightning to fry the Omnidroid's internal circuits, but if the Omnidroid manages to get a hold of her, then she's cooked. And it's also very likely that the Omnidroid is impervious to electric attacks, so it's likely that the lightning wouldn't even work on it. So in other words, Rainbow Dash is done, and the Omnidroid wins against her. Next, we have Applejack as Mistress Mare Velis. As Mistress Mare Velis, Applejack has a magic lasso that she is mentally connected to. Now, in terms of who would win this fight, it's not even close. The Omnidroid would easily win if it managed to snap Applejack's lasso in half. Without it, she's powerless, and therefore, the Omnidroid would easily kill her. Next on the chopping block, we have Rarity as Radiance. As Radiance, Rarity has the ability to use her bracelets to create energy-based objects. In other words, she can create basically anything she can think of and use it as a weapon. Now, the main reason Rarity loses this fight is because of bad luck. It's very likely that during her fight with the Omnidroid version 10, she'll struggle to think of an effective object to defeat the robot, and thus the Omnidroid would seize the opportunity and use its sharp, deadly claws to pierce her. Therefore, Rarity is done for. Our second to last Power Pony is Pinkie Pie as Philly. Second is Philly. Second, Pinkie Pie has the ability of super speed. She can move really fast, and she's nearly impossible to catch. Now, I know what you're thinking. Because of Pinkie Pie's super speed, the Omnidroid would struggle to catch her. Well, not quite, because the Omnidroid also managed to kill Blitzerman, another super speedy hero. So it's very likely that Pinkie would only be able to dodge the Omnidroid's attacks for so long before it would eventually grab her. And if the Omnidroid does grab her, Pinkie is done for. There is nothing she can do, and the Omnidroid would finish her quickly. In other words, Pinkie joins her friends on the terminated list. She may be fast, but she wasn't fast enough to dodge the omnidroid. And last but not least, we have Fluttershy as Saddle Ranger. As Saddle Ranger, Fluttershy has the ability to turn into a massive hulking monster, but she can only do that if she gets angry. Out of all the Power Ponies, Fluttershy is the weakest, and that's why the omnidroid would probably target her first. In other words, this battle was over before it started. The omnidroid would easily kill Fluttershy right away. She would stand no chance against the omnidroid, because, as we said before, the only way she can access her power is if she gets angry. And something tells me that if she was face to face with the omnidroid, she'd probably be more scared than angry, and therefore, the omnidroid would terminate her. In conclusion, the Power Ponies do have superior powers and teamwork skills, but when it comes down to it, they just don't have the skills necessary to beat the omnidroid version 10. They could most likely beat the earlier models no problem, but when it comes to omnidroid version 10, they're all pretty much cooked. But of course, these are all just my opinions. If you have your own opinions for how you think the battle should have played out, feel free to let me know in the comments. But anyways, that's all for this video. Remember, there will be no new video on Friday because I'm leaving for New York, so this is my last video for this week. But don't worry, because even though I won't be able to upload any videos, I will be posting on my community post frequently to let you know how my trip is going. But anyways, I'll see you all when I get back from New York on Monday. Goodbye for now.